I'm sorry. All right, time to do that, but in like a bunch of other cities around the country.
Pass.
Oh, well, I guess this is going to be a solo apology tour. Okay, yeah, this joke's going nowhere. All right, abort the joke. All right, anyway. So, yeah, hell of a boss. Here we go again. And for those of you wondering why Kate is not down here with us, it is a little bit later than it normally is whenever we try to record these because Kate just got back from going to a theater. I can't say which one because I don't want to like give away. It was, but we went and watched The Wizard of Oz. It was a lot of fun, and you know, it was. she was already very tired, and then when we got, by the time we were leaving, she was already like mom had to basically just be like, "Hey, you okay? You okay?" Kate was basically like ready to like fall asleep. And my mom was just like, "Okay, so let's just, help get her home," and got her home, and she went straight to bed. So yeah, that's why she's not here for this reaction. And hey, I mean, I know we'll probably watch this. We'll probably watch this or have her watch this on her own before the next episode.
I'm tired too, so
yeah, Nick is cutting back on his intake of energy drinks, and it's having a very adverse effect on him. I mean, yep, there it goes. See? Hold on. There we go. Okay. Stay. You good? You alright? Alright. So yeah, hell of a boss apology tour. The thing is, in the last episode, we were left with quite the big thing with Stolas basically giving Blitz the ability to phase between worlds, but without the grimoire. And basically, Stolas eliminated the thing that Blitz was using him for to see if Blitz actually felt something for him. But Blitz, being the person that he is, couldn't accept it and was just like, "Oh, I see what you're doing here. Okay, how you want to go about it? Huh? You want me to like do this? You want me to tie you up? You want to do?" And then Stolas was just like, "Thank you very much, Blitz. Have a nice night." And then that was that. And me at first, I was like, "Damn, like Blitz really messed up." Turns out they both did. Turns out Blitz messed up by not reading the writing on the wall, and Stolas messed up by just ambushing Blitz with all of that. Now, I do believe Blitz is more in the wrong for not reading the room, but Stolas, I would say, was definitely in the wrong for like just ambushing Blitz like that. Instead, it should have been like instead of just like cutting him out of his life entirely, if I were Stolas, I would have just been like, "Please come back tomorrow and just know that I actually meant what I said. I'll give you some time to process it, and you can come back tomorrow and we can discuss that. Or if you don't want to come back, perfectly fine." I don't know.
I read a lot of the comments that were talking about how they think Stolas was being unreasonable and such, but I mean, if you just take that one particular moment into account, then I see where people could say that.
Yeah.
But I also think that there's a point where you've dealt with things for so long and you kind of decide that, all right, like this is the point where I'm going to decide whether or not this is worth my mental health.
Yeah.
Like, sacrificing my mental health for, basically. And whenever you don't get the answer you're looking for, you kind of have to be like, you know what? I can't deal with this anymore.
And that's...
And if that person wants to fix their shit and get back to me later, that's on them. But, like, it's not my responsibility to fix what's wrong with them.
This is true. I've had instances in my life where I've tried to fix people, I've tried to help people, and it's always come back to bite me. There's been very few times I have legit helped people and it has worked out. I mean, I can literally count them on one hand out of like the dozens and dozens of times I've tried to help out others. And here's what I'll say. It does, like, you can help people, but people more often than not have to help themselves. They have to help themselves and fix themselves and improve themselves for them. They have to improve themselves for them, not just to please someone else. But if it is something that they change for themselves that makes them happier and makes them a happier person, then yeah, I think that's the most important thing you can do. But yeah, Blitz and Stolas, I mean, it's sad that they didn't have a very good like ending there at the end of the last episode. But this episode, I saw them in the thumbnail, and maybe we're gonna have a little bit more of a revelation as to like what's next for them. I don't know. But anyway, are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go.
Hello, Stolas. You haven't been answering my text, and I sent you a bunch of funny shit, so what gives?
I was hoping my lack of ha-has in response to the photos you sent would be an indicator I didn't want to talk right now.
Oh, come on, Stolas. We just had a rough night. Besides, you always want to hear from me.
Blitz, what is it you want?
I want to feel like I'm earning my way to Earth. Okay, so get your tight, feathered ass out of that lawn chair and into the bedroom so I can fuck it.
Wow. Poetry. I'm sure such a statement would have had me swooning by now.
Yeah, sure. Okay, that was a shitty way for me to say it, but you usually like it when I talk all dirty and fucky and shit. Come on, we don't do words. We do sex.
As shocking as this might seem, Blitz, I don't think I'm in the mood to do sex with you. In fact, I don't think I'm even in the mood to do words with you. So how about you respect that?
Oh, come on, Stolas. You can't mean that. You always love seeing this.
Seeing you right now is hard. I don't want to feel worse than I already do. It's bad enough I got an invite to this anti-Blitzo party, an honorary invite for being your freshest ex.
Anti-Blitzo party? Who the fuck's behind this?
Oh, it's entirely immature. I'd never indulge this nonsense. It's silly.
Real silly. Real fucking classy.
Kind of them to invite me, though.
It's gotta be Verosica. It has to be Verosica, because she probably has the most ammunition against Blitz. At least I think.
It might be rude not to make an appearance.
Verosica!
Called
Where's
it!
that fucking bitch?
I will say.
I mean, how many other exes do we even know of his?
Well, not publicly, but in terms of just like, she's definitely his most famous. I mean, outside of Stolas, which Stolas isn't really famous, he's just powerful.
He's also not really even an ex because they've never been officially dating.
That's
They
true.
were just transactionally banging.
Yeah. Jesus.
Concerning, you have an entire party devoted to hating you, though, Blitz.
Oh, please. Everyone hates me for shitty reasons. In the end, everyone's just bitter they couldn't tie this ass down. I'm too much imp to simp.
You really think that's the reason?
Yes, sir. They couldn't handle that I moved on.
Oh, so you're used to being the one who crushes others' feelings, hmm?
If by crushes others' feelings you mean in shit before it gets serious, then bingo, I'm doing everyone a favor because relationships are boring.
Oh, yes, very boring. So what are you doing here, then?
Waiting for you to realize how good an angry fuck would be right now.
Get out. Right now.
What?
I'm tired of this. I'm uncomfortable with how you're speaking to me now.
Oh, come on, Stolas. You can't tell me this isn't a fantasy of yours. You want me to show your rich, princey ass what a real fucking is.
Stop it.
Ha! I'm right, aren't I? You get off to getting plowed by people you look down on.
I don't look down on you. How many times do I... When have I ever... You speak just like that vile striker friend of yours, the one who tried to kill me and you couldn't be bothered to come help me. Remember him?
Hey, look, I do not sound like... and I didn't know he was...
Y'all were getting along pretty well there at one point, Blitz. I mean, birds of a feather. No offense, Stolas. But, I mean... once again, Blitz just... afraid to commit and is just so stuck in his insecurities about him being an imp. And also the fact that, you know, he's got a lot of trauma to deal with because, once again, not to reiterate over and over again, Dad literally sold him for pocket change and a condom, and everyone that he's ever dealt with has either wanted him to kill someone, fuck someone, or both. And, yeah, it's not a pretty life.
Capable... I stopped him the first time, didn't I?
The first time?
Yeah, oh. Oops. No, who said that?
You knew someone was trying to assassinate me?
No, I stopped him. And I really didn't think you could actually get hurt. You're immortal and shit. You're a fucking prince. If me and my team could kick that guy's ass that easily, then I'm sure you'd have no problem.
I suppose you are right. Silly me. It's not an imp's place to protect a Goetia, is it?
And there it is. Took you long enough.
That's all you were waiting for, wasn't it? For me to play into this idea you have of me, that I'm this prince who thinks he's so much better than you. Well, I don't. Why would I allow everyone to see how much I like you, how I've tried so fucking hard to spend time with you, to support you? You don't owe me those things, but you can't just ignore all that.
You know, Stolas, I spent the entirety of this morning listening to love ballads. And that was still the gayest thing I've heard all day!
God, Jesus. Blitz, oh my God. You know, and the fact that that's coming from Brandon Rogers, that's actually fucking hilarious.
Do you feel any kind of remorse for what you do? Have you ever even apologized once in your life?
Oh, you think I can't apologize? For what? You want me to be like, oh, sorry, this entire time I assumed the worst because I was convinced a prince could never love someone like me, and I let my self-hatred stop me from apologizing to anyone I could never care about?
Well, yes, that.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Well, fuck you!
God damn it, Blitz! Fuck! Oh! Oh.
Well, fuck you! I can sorry the fuck out of people, just you watch! I sorried Fizz so hard he cried! And I can sorry more people, everyone but you, because I don't owe you dick! Everyone but you. I can totally apologize to the people I've fucked with. I mean, how many could there possibly be?
Yes?
Oh, it's her!
It's you.
Hey, Martha. Look, I know we killed you in the past, but I just wanted to say no hard feelings and offer this.
Holy shit, are you serious? That's the woman that wanted her killed. And they're fucking now.
Oh.
God dang it.
I don't recognize either of them.
That's you remember the Psycho family in the first episode? Like the crazy bitch with like the murder family? That's the mom who got her eye blown out by Blitz.
Okay.
Or no, it was by Mox. Mox blew her eye out. And then the woman who just got out of the shower is the school teacher who basically, you know, killed herself whenever she found out that the psycho bitch was fucking her husband or her fiance, and basically, yeah. The fact that they're together now, that's Jesus.
Yeah, that's fucking right.
Motherfucker! Oh no! Damn it. Wait, really? Really? The whole... Wow, they didn't even clean the place up? That's all the agents that they killed in that one episode. And he literally just like, fuck it. Just chucks the wine and cheese. Oh.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Fuck you guys. Yeah.
All right, and now on to the X's, who are all in one place. Yay.
What did he just run over?
He just run over like a... Oh,
That was a jackal.
yeah.
Hey, buddy, you know where 666 South Maple Avenue might be?
Down that way, demon dude.
Sick costume, bruh.
Hey, happy Halloween. Oh, looks like you missed some makeup there.
God dang it. Who let Joe Biden off the leash again? Damn it. Okay. Someone get him his daily dose of amphetamines. He's gone loopy again.
Thanks, it's my face.
So it's... Wow. Wouldn't be caught dead there, huh, Stolas?
It's a lot of X's if that's all supposed to be his X's.
The one day a year the spirits can rise amongst the living, and it's spent celebrating mutual pettiness.
What?
Oh, nothing. I was talking to myself.
Cool, man. I wish I was you.
Oh, fuck you, dude. I was gonna say, it's like...
Hello, freshest X! Stolas! How are you doing, baby? You holding up okay?
No, I'm fine. I felt it rude not to stop by. I don't get invited out much, but I really shouldn't stay long.
Well, I'm glad you could make it, honey.
Well, this certainly beats the last Earth party I attended on Hallows Eve.
All hail the demon prince, Stolas.
I was told there would be cake.
Man came for cake and instead got a blood bukkake.
Speaking of cake, you want to slice it?
Ooh!
Ooh.
I like to start at the neck. Or the dick.
Yes.
You're right. Nobody wants his dick anyway.
I think I'm content without slicing any of it.
Well, live it up, baby. You are with friends here. Fuck Blitzo in the fucking ass!
Literally took his head. Wow. Wait, is that Stryker? No, it's not Stryker. Okay, I thought it was Stryker there for a second.
Guess nobody knows how to move on in hell, do they?
It's hell. They literally linger on like the worst of shit just so that, you know, it once again, you know, it's being vindictive is something that leads you to make very, very bad decisions and is often one of the biggest, like, it's one of the biggest, like, purveyors of, like, leading to, like, direct sin, especially the 7 deadlies. But anyway.
It's on a stick. I should start keeping count. Sorry for the comment I made at your sister's wedding, though she did deserve it. She's a whore. Sorry for fucking your mom, though I thought it was your dad.
Hey!
He did it.
Way to go, Dennis. You fucking suck.
Party foul.
You suck, Dennis.
That's the dude that he was hooking up with at Beelzebub? Is it Kesha? Dang it, I can't remember her name. But that was the dude. It's like, oh, what's your name? Dennis. I am not hooking up with a fucking Dennis.
I don't know how you remember all these small details. My memory sucks.
It's because of, I don't know. I obsess over the small details. Right in the dick. Oh, they're actually torching one of his...
Now, it's time to hear from the special new guest of honor of the night, Stolas! Get up here and say a few words.
No. I'm not really, I really shouldn't.
Tell us all about your experience with Blitzo, the cock-sucking motherfucker! Come on, baby, speak from your heart. We all here know how you feel.
Hearing Christina V talk like that is just... It's not weird 100% because, you know, I'm used to hearing her as Veronica Mayday in the previous episodes she's been in, but just... Christina's such a sweet person. She's so sweet. She's such a, like just a super sweet person. It's just like, damn, what a mouth on that woman.
What other characters does she play?
She's in a bunch of different stuff.
What do you know her as?
Well, mainly Veronica. But let's see. Christina V. There she is. Holy crap.
Credit her for more vocals then.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that she played Haruhi in the, the live action series to support the anime. That's awesome. Anyway, so yeah. I guess back to this.
I let you get too close. I let it go too far. Now I know exactly what you are. Na 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 na. A motherfucker. Thank you for your time.
Alright, bitches! Let's get wild!
Get crazy, get wild, get...
Hey!
Blitz, what are you doing here? You're lucky everyone is drunk, or you would be murdered right now.
Ah, no, it's good. I'm in a disguise. Wow. I've never seen you throw him back like this.
Came just to judge me, is that it?
No, this was the final stop on the apology tour I've been on today.
Oh, yes, I recall. Everyone but me is getting your cheap apologies tonight. Well, you certainly have your work cut out for you.
Look, how I acted this morning, it was fucked, okay?
This morning? Oh, why did you show up there? Why did you show up here?
You already asked that, but look, I just really need to talk to you, to explain.
Oh?
I've always been real shit at sorries, okay? They're for pussies, and no one fucking deserves them anyway, but I felt like maybe you actually needed one.
Oh, lucky me!
Oh, shit. Okay, what I mean is, I said sorry a lot today, and honestly, didn't really mean any of it, because the only one I wanted to say it to was you, Stolz. This whole thing we had going, I mean, you're a fucking prince. How could you ever actually care for an imp? Me. How could anybody?
Blitz, there is a crowd full of people here who cared so much, they throw an entire fucking party about hating you every year. Do you know how much you have to care to do something as stupid as that?
Stolz, you were
He's right. I mean, Jesus, like, hell hath no fury, like a lover scorned. Dude, when people put their hearts into something and it gets absolutely just mollywopped, I mean, you're gonna be vindictive about it. Like, dude, I've held on to stuff for a long, long time, and recently I've let a lot of it go, and I'm glad. But there's things that still bug me that are nowhere near as like traumatic. But this kind of stuff is just like it. You have to be like willing to understand other people and how they feel, and it's just Blitz has just been so incapable of that because he's afraid to just let it happen.
better off without me, okay? You deserve so much. I don't even know why you would want to be with me.
You want to know what I want? I want to know what it's like to not be alone. I want to be someone's someone. I want to feel wanted, but like in a romantic way, like I'm standing out in the rain at a train station and someone is shouting, "Harriet, don't get on that train, it's going to London and I cannot be without you."
Oh, Stolas, that's a rom-com.
Oh, fuck you. The point is, I just want someone to care if I stay or go. I want someone to want me, to want to see me, to hold me, look at me and think, you're the only one I want. I desire to hold you and talk to you, never let you feel so. You! Why are you here? I don't want you here. Go home, please. Let me not feel so sad.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
Great song earlier. You have great pipes.
Thank you.
Yeah, he sings fantastic. We're talking here.
Well, I just wanted to see if maybe, I don't know, you'd want to dance?
You want to dance?
Oh
With me?
my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Hey, Ver.
So, an apology tour, huh? You got a lot of balls coming here, Blitzo.
Yeah, I know. Everyone here hates me.
Yep, that's the point, dumbass.
So what, you're waiting for your sorry?
Oh, fuck you, you little prick.
Well, I'm sorry for always telling it like it is, sister. Well, I'm just being honest. I'm sorry for dumping you. Sorry for not falling head over heels for you, or that guy, or fucking Dennis, or anyone at this stupid fucking party.
Oh, you are so fucking shitty. Do you hear yourself?
Everyone's shitty. Hello, we live in hell. Why am I all of a sudden the bad guy just for sucking at relationships?
Are you expecting sympathy? Oh, poor Blitz. Finally having to own that his actions affect other people's fifis. Bitch, please. How do you think I felt when the fun guy I was dating decided to just bail on me because I made the shitty mistake of saying I love... It was the most embarrassing feeling to be vulnerable for once, and you really just know how to send a
Oh, wait,
message.
is her tattoo his name crossed out?
Yes.
I thought so.
They literally, she literally got a tattoo of him, and then she was like, fuck you.
Shittiest fucking way. The worst part is you still make me feel like a bad person for being angry at you now. But hosting this party for everyone else you've dicked over, at least I can help others cope with the shit you did. What? No snarky comeback?
No. You're right. I actually am, sorry. I don't want to be this way. Not forever.
Looks like Stolas is having a good time.
Yeah, well, he needs it.
And there it goes.
Oh, really?
Oh, shit. Here we go. Well, Blitz, what are you going to do? You going to act out, or are you going to just let this keep happening?
Time.
Oh, that bird-stealing cockback!
Hold it, Blitz. You know, if you want to change, it just starts with saying, good for him. Hope he gets laid. Here, have some cake, fuckwad.
Yeah, she's actually surprisingly nice.
Well, you got to think she's only a bitch because of the fact that one of the only people she's ever opened up to, literally, as soon as she felt vulnerable enough to open up and build up the courage to actually open up and be that way, just slams the book on her and just completely just embarrasses her, makes her feel like garbage, and thus she just developed the tendency to be a bitch because it's a defense mechanism. That's how a lot of people are. A lot of people have that as a defense mechanism because they don't want to feel that way again. They don't want to feel that just slap in the face. And Verosika's no different. She just... she's a victim of just shitty people.
I've been haunted. I always get whatever I want. And I wanted you. So now I'm drawing circles in the sand, trying to understand how you do the things you do.
That song sounded suspiciously copyrighted.
We'll see. Maybe it is.
I don't know the song. But...
Sometimes it still hurts a bit. Sometimes I'm so full of shit. But this much is true. Baby, I'm not over it. I'm over you.
Well. Yeah. I just...
That's Christina.
Yeah. Sounded like it.
Told you she's a good vocalist.
No, I know. Dude, I know she's a good vocalist. I've heard her work.
Yeah. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just meaning like, yes, as I said earlier in the episode, she's a good vocalist. Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, performed by Christina V, written by Julian Hornick. So Julian Hornick wrote all the songs for this. He produced this one, and he performed, or he, just produced and wrote all of them, and these were all performed by everyone else. That's really good. That was a good episode. That, once again, Stolas... Blitz getting jealous over Stolas kissing that other person, it's like, yeah, but let's be honest, like, Blitz can't be that mad because it was never exclusive. That was the thing, and Blitz always wanted to treat it as like a passing transactional thing. And here's the thing about it, what if Stolas hooks up with that dude and it becomes something bigger? It becomes something that Stolas actually feels something. What if? That's the unfortunate thing about some relationships. Like, there's some relationships I poured my heart into and they didn't work out. Matter of fact, the last relationship that I was in, which is, God, it's been so long ago. I remembered that we went on a few dates and we hooked up and, we went out a few more times. And at first it was great. We were talking about a bunch of stuff. We were talking about the same stuff, just like we were on the same wavelength. And then I remembered we had a disagreement about something. And then I remembered, like, we were out somewhere, and then as soon as, like, the uncomfortableness set in, it was just like instantly she shut down and she just didn't want to talk anymore. And then we got back and I dropped her off, and then she ghosted me, basically. So I find out later on, she was just not interested in, like how she didn't like certain things that I was into, and because of that, it made her uncomfortable. And then she found someone else, and she basically just started dating somebody without officially breaking up. That's the thing. Is like we were dating and everything, but there was never any official breakup. It's just she ghosted me, and that always bugged me because I always wanted to have like some closure on that, but never did. Sad to say, but that's just the way it is. Sometimes you don't get closure. Sometimes you don't get the what you're looking for. But either way, yeah. So that was yeah. How about, like, in terms of this, like, what do you make of, like, Blitz and Stolas and all that?
I mean, sometimes that's how it goes. I mean, that's actually a lot of times usually how it goes. If you don't take the initiative to work on yourself, you're going to get left behind.
Sad to say, but it is true.
You either have to realize that you're not perfect and there's stuff you have to work on when you're causing other people to suffer, or eventually you're going to lose those people.
Yeah. You're going to lose them, and in turn, like, you're going to lose an opportunity to, like, better yourself and be a better person.
Yeah, like, I really don't, like, I'm not on the camp of being like, they're both in the wrong and stuff. Like, I think this episode was just, like, doubling down on the idea that, like, Stolas may not have given Blitz enough time to think about, like, you know, the choice that he gave him, essentially an ultimatum in the previous episode. But in this situation, Stolas is really just doing what he needs to do for himself at this point. And
That's true.
I don't really blame him at all for anything that he's doing. And
I don't either.
I'm really on his side after this episode. And, like, kind of like good for him. Like, had somebody else he finds attractive hit on him at the party, you know?
Yeah. And move on.
Somebody who's willing to treat him nice. Like, he was literally just saying he just wants to feel wanted. Somebody wanted to dance with him. Like, how can you blame him? You know?
Yeah.
It's like, how can you blame somebody for that?
Mm-hmm. How can you? I mean...
As they say, the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody. So.
Well, it seems to be the case with Stolas. But, alright.
It's like, and I mean, this is kind of tropey in a way. Like, I hate to say that, but, like, I'm not downing on it. Like, I still love the show and everything. I'm just saying, like, tropes are fine. Tropes are a tool for writing. But it's sort of, like, it feels to me like Vivian's probably a fan of, like, drama shows and stuff, you know? And
yeah,
she's kind of writing this story in a way that you can tell it's the long play love story where they're not gonna work things out right now, right away. Like, this is meant to happen as like a huge hitch in the road for them, and then maybe way more down the line towards the end they'll figure things out and end up together. But like, this is more of a long play, like, relationship story, like, rather than just everybody wants the ship, so we're just gonna give them the ship, like, you know.
Yeah, and looking at you, Ruby. Yeah, way to sacrifice years and years of character work and all that just to give everyone Bumblebee.
'Cause, I mean, I've watched shows too that aren't necessarily drama shows, but, like, I can't think of a specific example, and I'm too tired to, like, remember what shows have done it, but I watched shows that also had the same kind of thing where, like, there were two characters that you were like, yeah, they're gonna end up together. Oh no, one of them's being stupid. Oh man, now they're not gonna end up together because the one fucked up and was stupid and the other one now ended up with somebody else. And then it's like, but way down the line, like, you know, the new relationship may not work out, and then those characters do end up back together after they both had more time to grow and stuff.
You know, there was actually one, it was a Japanese anime that handled it actually pretty good. It was one called Iron Shelled Regios, I believe is what it was called. And it was these two characters. They were basically both the main character. On one side, it was a woman. She was basically this person who was brought into this city to, like, help manage it and everything. And she becomes really good friends with, like, the people who are running the city. And then there's a boy who's like on the lower end, and he basically starts out at the lowest end of the totem pole, and he has to work his way up. You know, and everyone's just like, oh, they're gonna get together and they're gonna you know, be a couple and all that. And here's the thing, they meet up, and turns out they actually already knew each other. Not only did they already know each other, turns out they'd actually been in a relationship previously, and they both agreed that while they did care for each other, that what they had was not a relationship that could last. They both agreed that, you know, while they agreed on a lot of the same things, they were both just too different and had way different directions that they wanted to follow in life. And everyone was just like, oh, well, they're going to be like that now, but they're going to hook up at the end. Nope. Turns out they go in completely opposite directions, just like they said they were, and then they basically one finds romance with someone who is like an emissary from another city, the girl, and the guy actually finds romance with someone who he originally saw as like one of his best friends, a female mechanic who basically just like fell in love with him as the show went on. And it was like, you see, it doesn't have to be predictable. It doesn't have to be predictable in order for it to be impactful in order for it to work. And it's really good when it works like that. And I'm not saying like they're going to follow this, but if they do follow that and like at the end of this, Stolas and Blitz wind up together, I won't be mad because I love their characters as is, and seeing them both change and evolve as characters, I think is a good thing, and it makes for great storytelling. But I would also say that if they don't wind up together and it goes a completely different and separate way, then I wouldn't be mad at that either. Because
I mean, that's a legitimate way to write stuff. Like, the characters that you want to have their relationships eventually work out don't always have to work out, you know?
Exactly. And that's fine. That is absolutely fine.
Because even if the show makes you feel something that's not happy that it worked out the way you were, it still made you feel something.
Absolutely. And that's the point of it. That's the point of art. The point of art is to like elicit an emotion out of somebody through your art, whether it be what you want them to have, the emotion you want them to have, or it completely be different and something else entirely. I mean, it just all depends. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this one. This was Helluva Boss, Season 2, Episode 9, Apology Tour. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And I guess until next time, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
Be good people. Take care. Peace.